Today, we're diving deep into Master Your Time by Thibaut Meurisse, a book that challenges everything you thought you knew about time management and productivity. For many of us, time feels like something constantly slipping through our fingers. We juggle numerous tasks, prioritize urgent matters over important ones, and often feel overwhelmed by the sheer volume of things that demand our attention. But despite all the hustle, we often wonder, where did the time go? This book is about understanding that your time is a limited resource, and how you choose to use it will determine not just your productivity, but the quality of your life. Thibaut Meurisse's philosophy centers around the idea that mastering your time is not just about squeezing more tasks into your day. Instead, it's about aligning your activities with your values, optimizing your energy, and focusing on what truly matters to you. Master Your Time offers a roadmap for breaking free from the tyranny of endless to-do lists and setting your sights on meaningful, impactful goals. Reclaiming control over your time. We live in a world where everyone is busy. We constantly talk about being busy, but being busy doesn't necessarily mean being productive. How many times have you found yourself working long hours only to realize you haven't really accomplished anything that truly moves the needle? Or how many times have you checked off a dozen tasks from your list, only to feel like you're still not making real progress on your most important goals? Master Your Time challenges this approach. Thibaut makes a compelling case for why we need to stop thinking of time management as just fitting more things into our day. Instead, it's about creating a framework for productivity that works for you personally. It's about setting priorities that align with your long-term vision. Time management, Thibaut says, is about making choices, not just filling your calendar with busy work. Consider the metaphor of your life as a bank account. Every day, you get 24 hours to spend. What you spend them on will either create wealth, experiences, personal growth, relationships, or it will leave you with an empty bank account. Are you spending your time on things that fill your account, or are you squandering it on things that don't matter? Master Your Time teaches you to view time as an investment, and every decision about how you spend it is an investment in your future. The Fallacy of Multi-Tasking. In today's fast-paced world, we're constantly told that the key to being productive is multitasking. The reality, however, is that multitasking is a myth. Thibaut explains that our brains are simply not wired to focus on multiple complex tasks at once. What we think of as multitasking is actually our brains quickly switching between tasks. And this constant switching comes with a cost: mental fatigue. The more we try to juggle, the less effective we become. Thibaut encourages readers to focus on single tasking instead. By fully immersing yourself in one task at a time, you tap into your full capacity for focus and creativity. This approach not only makes you more productive, but it also leads to a greater sense of satisfaction because you're able to fully complete each task before moving on to the next. This isn't just about getting more done. It's about doing things with intention and presence. When you commit to focusing on one task, you give it your undivided attention, which leads to higher quality work and greater personal satisfaction. As Thibaut points out, multitasking steals not only your time, but also your sense of accomplishment. When you focus, you feel more in control and more accomplished at the end of the day. Energy management. The hidden key to productivity. We all know that time is finite, but what if I told you that the way you manage your energy is just as important, if not more, than the way you manage your time? Thibaut introduces a game-changing concept: energy management. Time is not the only scarce resource we have. Energy is equally, if not more, valuable. Your energy ebbs and flows throughout the day, and understanding your personal energy cycle is crucial for maximizing your productivity. Thibaut explains that there are different phases of the day when your energy is high and low. The key to managing your time effectively is to match your tasks with your energy levels. This is where the idea of energy management comes in. Some people are morning people, and others are night owls. Your natural energy rhythm dictates when you'll be at your peak performance and when you'll need a break. Thibaut recommends paying attention to these patterns in your daily routine. When your energy is highest, tackle the most demanding and creative tasks. For the slower, more routine tasks, save them for the times when your energy is lower. This is a subtle but powerful shift in the way we think about productivity. It's not just about allocating time for tasks. It's about knowing when you'll be most capable of executing those tasks with focus and vigor. By aligning your work with your energy levels, you'll feel less stressed, more accomplished, and more efficient. Breaking free from procrastination. One of the most insidious time wasters is procrastination. We've all been there. A task looms ahead, and we find ourselves putting it off until the last minute. Why do we procrastinate? Thibaut explains that procrastination is often driven by a fear of failure, perfectionism, or simply a lack of clarity about what needs to be done. Thibaut's solution to procrastination is simple: take action. Often, we procrastinate because we're overwhelmed by the size of a task. The trick is to break it down into smaller, more manageable pieces. Start with the smallest possible action you can take. Once you begin, you'll quickly find that the task isn't as daunting as it seemed. Procrastination, Thibaut points out, thrives on inaction, and once you get the ball rolling, you'll start building momentum. Another key to overcoming procrastination is clarity. When we don't know exactly what needs to be done, we avoid it. Thibaut recommends getting clear on your tasks, setting deadlines, and removing any ambiguity. When you know exactly what you need to do, you're far less likely to put it off. Procrastination isn't something that happens to you. It's something that you allow to happen. Master Your Time teaches you how to take control of your actions and not let fear, uncertainty, or laziness dictate your productivity. Mastering the Art of Prioritization. Prioritization is another cornerstone of Thibaut's time management approach. We all have a limited amount of time, so we need to make conscious decisions about how to spend it. Master Your Time introduces the concept of the 80-20 rule, also known as the Pareto principle, which states that 80% of your results come from just 20% of your efforts. Thibaut encourages you to focus on that 20% that really moves the needle. Instead of spreading yourself thin across many tasks, focus on the activities that give you the most return on your time investment. By identifying your high-impact tasks and prioritizing them, you can drastically improve your productivity without working longer hours. He also talks about the importance of saying no. Many of us fill our schedules with tasks and commitments simply because we're afraid of disappointing others or missing out on opportunities. But as Thibaut points out, every yes you say is a commitment of your time and energy. By learning to say no to the things that don't align with your priorities, you free up valuable resources to focus on what truly matters. Leveraging your time. One of the most powerful ways to free up your time is to leverage the time and expertise of others. Thibaut talks about the importance of delegating tasks that others can do, allowing you to focus on the things that only you can accomplish. Whether it's outsourcing administrative tasks, hiring a coach, or learning from mentors, leveraging the skills and time of others can accelerate your progress exponentially. Thibaut also emphasizes the importance of using tools and technology to automate repetitive tasks. There are countless apps and systems designed to streamline everything from scheduling to task management to communication. By automating low-level tasks, you create more time for high-value work. This kind of leverage allows you to multiply your time, effectively getting more done in less time. Living with purpose and passion. One of the most profound lessons in Master Your Time is the idea of living with purpose and passion. Thibaut argues that when you are deeply connected to your purpose and motivated by passion, productivity flows naturally. Without purpose, work can feel draining and unfulfilling. But when you're passionate about what you're doing, it doesn't feel like work at all. Passion gives you the drive to push through obstacles and stay focused on your goals, even when challenges arise. Thibaut encourages you to identify what you're truly passionate about and make that the focal point of your time. When you align your time with your purpose, you don't just become more productive. You become more fulfilled and energized. Time is your most valuable resource. Thibaut Meurisse's Master Your Time is not just about time management. It's about transforming the way you think about your most valuable resource, Time is finite, but how you choose to use it can lead to extraordinary outcomes. The book teaches you to live intentionally, to prioritize your energy and tasks, and to focus on what truly matters. When you take control of your time, you take control of your life. So, the next time you find yourself thinking, I don't have enough time, remember, time is something you create, not something you find. Make intentional choices about where you invest your time, and watch as it transforms your productivity, your success, and your happiness. Building sustainable habits for long-term success. One of the most compelling aspects of Master Your Time is its emphasis on building sustainable habits that not only improve productivity, but also ensure long-term success. Thibaut makes it clear that success doesn't happen overnight. It's the result of consistent, small actions taken over time. In the book, he discusses how building habits that align with your priorities is the key to maintaining control over your time in the long run. Creating habits that stick requires discipline, but it also requires patience and understanding of your own patterns. Thibaut introduces the concept of the habit loop, where every habit follows a cycle: cue, routine, and reward. He explains how to use this loop to your advantage to build habits that support your goals. By making your desired habit easy to start, rewarding yourself for progress, and ensuring consistency, you can create routines that help you make better use of your time. In addition to the tactical side of habit building, Thibaut also emphasizes the importance of mindset. He challenges the common belief that you need extreme motivation to get started. Instead, he suggests focusing on the process itself, rather than waiting for motivation to strike. Motivation often follows action, not the other way around. By simply starting, even if it's just for a few minutes each day, you build momentum that can snowball into significant progress over time. Time mastery in the context of work-life balance. In today's world, the idea of work-life balance often feels elusive, with work demanding more of our attention and the pull of personal responsibilities never far behind. It's easy to feel like we're constantly being stretched thin. Thibaut Meurisse's Master Your Time tackles this issue head-on by stressing the importance of setting boundaries and making conscious choices about where your time goes. He introduces the concept of time blocking, dedicating specific blocks of time to specific activities. This technique allows you to carve out uninterrupted time for both professional and personal tasks, ensuring that neither aspect of your life suffers. Time blocking gives you more control over your schedule, making it easier to dedicate time for family, hobbies, and self-care without feeling guilty about your work. Thibaut also advocates for creating clear separations between work and personal time. He points out that the blending of these spheres, particularly with the rise of remote work, often leads to burnout. When work time bleeds into personal time, it's easy to neglect relationships, hobbies, and physical well-being. Master Your Time encourages you to establish firm boundaries to protect your personal life, allowing you to recharge and return to work with a renewed sense of focus and energy. The power of reflection and continuous improvement. Reflection plays a vital role in improving time management and overall productivity. Thibaut recommends incorporating regular self-reflection sessions into your routine. These sessions help you assess how well you've managed your time, how aligned your actions have been with your goals, and what adjustments need to be made moving forward. At the end of each day or week, take a moment to reflect on your progress. What worked well? What could be improved? This process allows you to make small, incremental adjustments that will keep you on track towards your long-term goals. Thibaut encourages readers to view reflection as a tool for continuous improvement rather than a passive activity. By reflecting and making adjustments regularly, you can fine-tune your approach to time management, ensuring that your system stays effective as your goals and priorities evolve. Master your time, master your life. Ultimately, Master Your Time is about more than just getting things done. It's about aligning your time with your values and purpose, creating a life that is not just productive, but deeply fulfilling. Thibaut's insights on time management help readers reframe their relationship with time, empowering them to make deliberate, thoughtful choices about how they spend their most precious resource. In the fast-paced world we live in, it's easy to become overwhelmed by the constant demands on our time. But as Thibaut teaches, time is not something to be squeezed into smaller and smaller pieces in order to accomplish more. Instead, it's something to be mastered with intention, discipline, and purpose. By mastering your time, you take control not just of your schedule, but of your life. The journey to mastering your time is not about perfection. It's about progress. It's about understanding what truly matters, focusing on the essential, and making conscious decisions every day that support your well-being and long-term success. With the tools and principles outlined in Master Your Time, you can begin the journey towards reclaiming your time, increasing your productivity, and ultimately, living a more intentional, fulfilling life. Final thoughts. Taking action. While Master Your Time offers a wealth of practical strategies, the real transformation comes when you take action. Thibaut's approach is rooted in the belief that the best time management system in the world will only work if you consistently apply it. The key takeaway from this book is that time management is not a one-size-fits-all solution. It's about finding what works best for you. There's no perfect system, but with the right tools and mindset, you can create your own. The first step is to start small. Choose 1 or 2 strategies that resonate with you from the book and apply them to your routine. Whether it's practicing single tasking, prioritizing your most important tasks, or using time blocking, begin by incorporating these principles into your day-to-day life. Over time, you'll find that you're not just managing your time more effectively. You're taking control of it in a way that aligns with your goals, values, and aspirations. As you embark on this journey, remember that mastering your time is not just about getting more done. It's about creating space for the things that truly matter to you and designing a life that reflects your deepest values and ambitions. Thank you for listening and joining us. If you enjoyed this audiobook summary, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell to stay updated with more summaries that inspire and expand your mind. Drop a comment below to share which book you'd like us to summarize next. We'd love to hear your suggestions. We look forward to bringing you more valuable insights here on Audiobooks Alchemy. Until next time, keep learning and growing.